I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Welcome back to Solving the Focus Problem. I'm Will.
My name is Jeff.
This is Steve. Thanks for that, mate. You feeling alright? And today I'll cover the top 5 things I've been paying attention to this week, all around Elon Musk's companies. Did you follow these too? If not, here's my quick summary to keep you up to date. Number 5. Sue Origin. This week we heard that Jeff Bezos, CEO entrepreneur, and his company Blue Origin is suing SpaceX.
Born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
Now, is this just Jeff's ego speaking?
My name is Jeff.
Or is he just jealous of all of SpaceX's amazing successes? God, that's a tongue twister. SpaceX's amazing successes. Jeff's penis-shaped rocket company, Blue Origin, is suing SpaceX for the environmental impact of SpaceX's Starship rocket launches, calling for a limit on how many times SpaceX can launch its new rocket from NASA's Kennedy Space Center, with Elon tweeting, "Sue Origin." Reminds me of an old video of Elon's that's aged very well when he said this about Blue Origin.
I think he should put more of his energy into getting to orbit than lawsuits. You cannot sue your way to the moon. Okay. You know how good your lawyers are.
Yeah.
Now personally, I'm going to go off script here. I think this is just Jeff being really jealous. I remember seeing a documentary about how Jeff has some sentimental value around Pad 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center and how he really wants to use it for Blue Origin. And now SpaceX is going to be using it. So he might be a little bit hurt by that or a bit jealous, I don't know, but that's where I think it's coming from. But I might be wrong.
CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
Number 4. Tour of Starbase. Last week we were treated to a tour of what seems to be, as Elon put it, quote, a giant alien spaceship that's landed on the sandbar in the Rio Grande, end quote. But it's actually SpaceX's giant new rocket factory, and the everyday astronaut got a private tour around it with Elon Musk. Now this is one for the nerds.
Nerd alert.
It gets very techy and detailed on the rocket science in parts, but it also gives a great insight into the thoughts and mind of Elon and SpaceX's plans to solve rapid reusability and get us humans out amongst the stars. I'll leave links down below if you haven't seen these yet and you want to watch them. It's in 2 parts. And when you do watch it, just notice how Elon knows every single fine detail of the rocket, the engines, and everything that's happening. His mind is just so superhuman. It's unbelievable. And if you're a fan of the word flange like me, flange, you're in luck.
I mean, you can see there's a lot of flanges here. I mean, this valve is like, this pump is like made of flanges. Wow. Flange. And I mean, these are beast level flanges. Yeah.
Flange. Sing it, Steve.
Flange.
Number 3. Starlink Mini. Game changer for digital nomads. Fed up of having slow or inconsistent internet? Well, this last week we got some more details on the game-changing new product from Starlink, the Mini, that folds straight into a backpack. And although the price tag is still a bit high at the moment, Elon said, quote, Starlink Mini will be about half the standard terminal price and available later this year, end quote. SpaceX says, quote, our goal is to reduce the price of Starlink, especially those around the world where connectivity has been unaffordable or completely unavailable, end quote. The Starlink Mini antenna is about the size and weight of a laptop at just over 2 pounds and measuring about 12 inches by 10 inches by 1.5 inches. Yeah, you know 1.5 inches, chaps. It's roughly half the size and 1/3 the weight of Starlink's standard antenna. Can you see yourself getting a Starlink one day? Number 2. Ever thought about Elon's companies like this?
SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, and Boring Company are philanthropy. If you say philanthropy is love of humanity, they are philanthropy. Tesla is accelerating sustainable energy. This is a love of philanthropy. SpaceX is trying to ensure the long-term survival of humanity with multi-planet species. This is love of humanity. Neuralink is to help solve brain injuries and existential risk with AI, love of humanity. Boring Company is trying to solve traffic, which is health for most people, and that also is love of humanity.
This is one of the reasons why I love Elon's company so much, because they are all about doing good for humanity. They are all actual philanthropy, real life cutting edge technology that is actually helping people around the world. I just wish all the misinformed Elon haters out there actually looked at the facts without the bias of mainstream media, looked at his companies and how they are all actually going to make our future better. At the end of the day, we need more people like Elon on this planet and more game-changing companies like his that not only make money and supply the world with awesome products, but that actually help people along the way and make the future exciting. Number 1. Long-form Elon chat. At Cannes, thousands queue for a chance to see Elon talk in France. With these long-form chats that we often see Elon do, I always advise people to listen to these like you would a podcast. They're just full of so many knowledge bombs. And here's one of the funniest moments for you.
And what do you do with your money?
Well,
It's quite a personal question.
well, I have a big money bin, and I do swimming in it. Yeah. So you've got to get exercise somehow.
Swimming in it! I love to dive around in it like a porpoise.
It's not a liquid!
But all jokes aside, if you care about the future and want to understand the increasingly crazy world we are very quickly about to be thrust into, then hearing things from Elon I think is the best way. He's clearly one of the most intelligent among us. And he's so open and honest with all of his information. I think trying to understand what he's talking about can be so valuable to us in today's world. Just me? 0. Bonus. Tesla Master Plan 4. Back in 2008, Tesla released their Master Plan Part 1, which was a beautifully simple mission statement. Number 1. Build sports car. Number 2, use that money to build an affordable car. Number 3, use that money to build an even more affordable car. Number 4, while doing above, also provide zero-emission electric power generation options. Then Master Plans 2 and 3, released a few years later, that got progressively more complicated from there as the company flourished. Then that brings us to now, with Elon tweeting this week, quote, "Working on Master Plan 4 will be epic," end quote. So what will be in Master Plan 4? At the Tesla shareholder meeting a couple weeks ago, Elon said that the next phase of the company would be
Not just opening a new chapter for Tesla, we're starting a new book. Okay.
Master Plan 4, I don't think will have much to do with cars. Transport will obviously stay a steady backbone for Tesla, especially as they ramp up the next models and robotaxi, but this new plan I think will be more focused on the robots. Some people estimate that Tesla over the next 10 years, with the ramp up of the Optimus bot, could be worth 10 times more than any other company. What do you reckon? Will you be looking out for Tesla's Master Plan Part 4 coming soon? And finally, I like to end these top 5s with something wholesome I found this week on X.
Just put little Pepper on the ground for a little hop and a little bit of a stand. First time she's been out of the pouch. Now it's time for her to go back into her pillowcase pouch. Little somersault and back to bed.
That's all for your top 5 video this week. If you liked it, please do like, subscribe, or follow to stay up to date. I do this every week. Or if you want to help me out, maybe share this video with someone who likes to stay in the know of all the top things going on in Elon's crazy busy world, or his many game-changing companies. Or drop a like and comment down below to help stick it to the lamestream media by supporting my truth-seeking, exciting, and hopefully a tad more humorous, independent journalism. I'm Will, that's Steve. This has been Solving the Focus Problem, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Never answer to no, man, I still go.
My name is Jeff.
Go, 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 go.